This could be coming to your taxes. 2025 is a pivotal year for tax policy, with a 2017 tax law set to expire by the end of this year if Congress doesn't keep it in place. Laura Painter breaks down what's at stake and what you can do now to prepare.
A major federal income tax overhaul.
The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, passed by Congress in 2017 under the first Trump administration, substantially changed federal tax deductions, rates, and credits. It's set to expire at the end of this year unless Congress steps in to extend it.
Should this expire, what are the consequences for federal taxes?
For starters, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act reduced all of the major federal tax brackets. So if the TCJA does in fact expire, singular immediate consequences, you're going to be subject to higher percentage tax rates than what you have been over the past 8 or 9 years.
So we know since 2017, single filers and joint filing taxpayers have really enjoyed the benefits of a higher standard deduction, which thanks to the act had more than doubled.
Yeah.
Break down for us, Joseph, what viewers can expect as far as changes if Congress doesn't act and step in. What are the costs to taxpayers here?
Sometimes people itemize on their tax return rather than taking the standard deduction. So if that standard deduction does in fact drop, which it is set to drop significantly if the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act expires, it's going to mean a higher tax bill for a lot of Americans who are taking the standard deduction, just because they're not going to be able to take as large of a standard deduction as what was previously the case under the TCJA.
Joseph Eshelman, the president of TowerPoint Wealth, also says should the act expire, there may be more opportunities for itemizations and deductions, such as charitable donations, that weren't available while the act was in place. If you use the child tax credit, which doubled under the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act from $1,000 to $2,000 per child, Eshelman says taxpayers could expect that credit to return to $1,000 should the act expire.
A lot of families who have children, they really rely on that because the cost of childcare is so expensive. This could be detrimental, like you said, to middle-class families.
Yeah, there's no question about that. And and when they double the credit, with the passage of the act in 2017, it was huge for a lot of families.
Experts say at this time it appears the likelihood of the act being extended is fairly strong. But a lot can change from now to the end of this year. We'll be monitoring it closely and keep you updated.
When the temperature drops, make sure you aren't toasting.